Okay guys, I'm here today with André Galvao, huge honor for me. Guys, André is 6 times ADCC champion, 6 times world champion, probably like one of the biggest legends in Jiu-Jitsu. And he just won for the 6th time the ADCC this year in 2019, the super fight, that's the main fight of the tournament against Felipe Pena, Preguiça. And guys, if you watch André competing, especially lately, because the super fights, the rules like you cannot pull guard, you will notice that he has a very good top game and good takedown game as well. And it's very interesting because it's a takedown focused for Jiu-Jitsu. So it's not like a wrestling takedown, it's like a Jiu-Jitsu takedown. He's very concerned about guillotines, very concerned about like how he's gonna fall once he takes his opponent down. So we just shot an entire structure with him all about takedowns for Jiu-Jitsu no gi, and it came out really awesome. And today he's gonna show us here the Jiu-Jitsu single leg that he used. And it's very different, and there is no way to reach guillotine on it. And the way he approached it as well is very cool. So can't wait to learn.
All right.
Thank you, André.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's very simple, okay? And I like simple stuff, right? So when you're here facing your opponent, you know, like a lot of times you shoot a single leg just like this, and then your opponent sprawl, and then you end up on this situation, or with your knees on the floor, and then you end up going to your back, or especially like getting a nice front headlock. I go here, you get a nice front headlock, and then start getting guillotine on you, or anaconda's choke, exactly. So you don't want to be here. So the last scenario you want to be is under your opponent, especially in no-gi, because there's a lot of chokes, a lot of variation, especially he can go to your back. So one thing that I do is to prevent my opponent to get this sprawl. That's the first thing. And another thing is I'll try always to avoid to have my knees on the floor. If you watch my fights, you see that I shoot single legs, I shoot double legs, but I never touch my knees on the floor. Okay, and I started doing that lately, all right, since 2013. Okay, so when I got here, what I need to do in order to keep Bernardo not doing the sprawl is pushing his shoulder really hard. Okay, I'll push this shoulder here, I stiffen my arm, and then step forward. So what's gonna happen? Bernardo is gonna put this leg here on the floor. Okay, he's gonna put all the weight on that leg, and the front leg is gonna be so light for me. So I'll push like this, exactly. So when I push, he's gonna try to keep his base. All right. So push me, Bernardo. If Bernardo push my chest, I'm not gonna do this. Push my chest. I'm not gonna step like this. Okay. So I'm always gonna try to keep my stance. Like when he push you, like I always gonna try to keep like this. And notice that all the weight's gonna be the leg that's behind me. All right. So knowing that, so I'm gonna push him to the side that my leg is behind me. Okay, because if I push the side that my leg is forward right here, you can shoot on my leg. Okay, now if I open this gap, you can grab my leg, and then I'm in danger here. So I keep protecting myself, and I push with the hand that's behind me here. Okay, so now I push and catch his leg. And once I catch his leg, you notice that I go for the kind of like a arm drag, I'll call it like leg drag. Right, and I pinch my knees here. I don't like to bring the legs of my opponent this way or this way, okay? In wrestling, they have shoes, and the shoes helps a lot. In Jiu-Jitsu, we don't have shoes, so it's very slippery. So I prefer to keep like this, pinch my knees and control like that. Notice that my hand that's behind his leg goes on top, because if I go the other way around, he can break the grip, okay? So you know that. Some guys are gonna shoot, they're gonna grab like this, and right away you change. Okay. Another thing is your posture here. Okay, you don't want to be with your chest in your cheek, and your opponent is gonna start like putting the weight on me, and I'll carry all his weight on my lower back. Okay. I need to be in a good stance right here. I need to be in a good posture. So I gotta be with my head right on his shoulder, okay, and my nose on his chest. Okay, so I'm here. All right, never touching my chest on his legs. Okay, try to sprawl right now, Bernardo. Like it's really hard for me to sprawl, okay? And it's kind of like I'm not doing so much effort here. I'm just controlling his leg. Again, from here, I'll push, and I'll catch the leg at the same time, okay? If Bernardo changes his stance, change your stance, Bernardo. I'm gonna catch his leg with the same arm, but it's gonna be from the outside. So don't change your stance in order to grab the other leg. It doesn't need to come from the inside only. You can go from the outside as long as you push with the leg that's behind you. Another thing is you push the same shoulder don't change and push this shoulder here. Because if you push this shoulder here, it's gonna cross, it's gonna pop like my arm to the side and maybe shoot on me, right? So I push the same side. So I'm here, change your legs. I go here. Simple. Then I catch his leg. So now when I got here, I keep myself on this position. Okay, one more time. Yeah, I can keep this one. One. Change the leg. One. Just push really hard. Another thing, you don't push like this. Okay, you stiffen your arm really tight and then push. So this is effortless, very strong. Now, how to run the pipe. In wrestling, we learn like how to run the pipe like this. We put the chest right here, we put the hand close to the heel, and then we pivot in order to run the pipe. But if you do that in Jiu-Jitsu, you have a higher percentage of giving your neck to your opponent. So let's say if I get the single leg like this, I try to run the pipe, he grab my neck. And by the time I take him down, he's gonna get the guillotine, and then I'll tap, okay? And a lot of my students, they ask the professor, like, how I shoot a single leg, but I don't give the guillotine to my opponent. First thing, when I get here, I have a nice posture, okay? Never here. That's the first thing, okay? So always here. Second thing, the way you run the pipe, okay? So you never run the pipe like this, okay? Putting your head outside. The way I run the pipe is right here. I face 90 degrees from my opponent. I face this way, okay? I don't face to him. I face a little bit outside, keeping his leg between my legs, okay? The only thing I need to concern here and pay attention is the honey hole. He can lay down and cross the legs behind, go Bernardo like this, and then trap the leg and then get here, okay? So every time you're attacking, you gotta be having awareness of everything that your opponent can do, okay? So if I want to, I prevent his sprawl and grab the leg. Now I'm here, okay? I know the honey hole can come, but I need to be fast. I'm not here like the whole fight, right? I need to be fast. So as soon as I turn, look, I put my biceps over his thigh like this. And now I put a lot of pressure of my biceps on his thigh, and then I pivot. So I go 1, 2, and I take him down.
That's amazing.
Right? So
guys, I wish everybody could feel here. Looks like your leg is gonna break in half. So he put so much pressure with his shoulder right in this part of the leg that you can't resist and end up falling, and it really looks like it's gonna hurt the leg.
yeah.
So
So that's like one thing really important, as Bernardo say, you must feel that, right? You gotta turn, like you don't turn your feet, you just turn your body, okay? You notice that my biceps touch his leg. I'm here, I touch my biceps on his leg, I shrug a little bit, and I put pressure off my biceps on his thigh, and then I pivot. I go 1, 2. Now I'm on top of him. I can go for a side smash, or I can be ready for a knee cut, or simply go for the half guard, okay? So one more time, we're gonna grab, pivot. So at the speed of the fight is gonna be like this. Catch, pivot. Okay, just like that.
oh, that's great. Guys, one thing, few things that I love it here. One, that seems like very easy to drill. Because just like one slap and one catch, right?
Yes.
And then you can drill that. Yeah, so I gotta push this one.
Yeah, and then catch with
And
this.
then this one, just catch.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah, it's super easy to drill. And guys, I think what's very different here, especially in this instruction that Andre is doing, is that many times you learn wrestling, but the way we learn wrestling is not worried about the jiu-jitsu things that can happen. So you can see that when he's in the single, like he's worried about the honey hole, he's worried about the guillotine, he's worried about how he's gonna fall. So Andre is probably one of the guys who has the best takedowns for jiu-jitsu no gi. And I think the reason why is because he understands the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So we just shot this entire instruction with him here, all about the takedowns for jiu-jitsu, not takedowns for wrestling, takedowns for jiu-jitsu. So it came out amazing.
And so one thing, Bernardo, just before we close this, another thing, like the reason that I don't put my chest here is because you also can go Kimura trap on me, like this. And this is like a very annoying position. It's really hard for me to escape, right? So once I got here, try to go for Kimura trap, it's a little hard for you.
So look at this, guys. There is no guillotine, there is no Kimura trap. If I go for the honeyhoo, he's already expecting that.
I'm already running the
So
fight.
I think that's what differentiates this takedown course from Andre Galvao.
The only way for you to get the guillotine, the Kimura trap here, go for the Kimura trap, is just like hopping over my head. Go hop over like this. But this is a terrible Kimura trap. I can start going to your back, you know?
Yeah, no, that's amazing. So guys, we're gonna launch it very soon on IBJJFanatics.com. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. And once again, thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
IBJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.